But hello,
What?
everybody. Welcome back to Games for California, an MTG Commander and TTRPG event raising funds for Southern California fire relief. A direct relief initiative sending aid to people in California affected by the fires. Our goal is $1,000, and you can type in where's my chat? Oh yeah, you can type in exclamation mark donate in chat so you get a link that will send you to our Tiltify campaign and you can donate there. You can also go to bit.ly/games4, number 4, SoCal, and donate there. Every dollar counts and we appreciate any support we get. We will have amazing giveaways thanks to the wonderful folks at MCDM. There's a big box of minis and flea mortals and where evil lives. Oh, like this, where evil lives. Hardcover books, and thanks to our very own St. James, we will have a
Hi.
Pokemon Celebrations Elite
Uh,
Trainer box and Cosmic
right
Eclipse
there.
booster pack. So stay tuned for that.
Right there. Just right there.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is.
you can see it in the background.
Oh,
So
cool,
this is
cool.
what we're fighting for. Right there.
Oh, we're getting
Awesome.
raided. Hello, hello, Matt Colville fans. Thanks for the raid.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So let's introduce this wonderful table. I'll go first by introducing our wonderful producer, OboeLauren, who you can't see right now, but it's thanks to her that you can see us and everything here.
No.
So you can follow Lauren there. Wait, is it Lauren? Where is it? Obo? There it is. Hey, you can follow her there. As for me, my name is Jorge, and I use any L pronouns. I'll be playing Ghost, the Revenant, Void Elementalist, and Ghost's pronouns are he, him. And now I'll pass it to Nicole.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole, pronoun she, her. I am playing River, who is a Polder Null, which is the class and ancestry there, not just two random words. Her pronouns are she, her, and I can be found on the web at Nicole Faye. Oh look, wow, incredible. Yeah, and then I'll pass it on over.
To DC.
Oh yes, sorry, DC.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm DC. Pronouns he, him. I'll be playing Hailstone, the Dwarf Earth Elementalist. Those are the words, that order. So, yeah. And over to St. James.
Hi, St. James here. I am going to be playing Latu, a completely different character than I'm used to playing. No relation to my previous characters that I usually play at all. Like you would not suspect any common resemblance. So don't think it is. He, him, characters he, him. And yeah, you can find me my Bluesky is KyleSt.James.me. That's it. And yeah, and then yeah, I could pass it over to Leon now. Or is that are we all okay? Okay, cool.
Yeah, hi.
Got it.
Hi everyone. My name's Leon Barillero, otherwise known as Barilleon, the most recent EV evolution. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Barilleon.com, Bluesky, Instagram. Um, there's no other social medias. Um, and I will be playing everybody else. I am the director for this game, called Draw Steel. Draw Steel is the new tactical, heroic, cinematic fantasy role-playing game from MCDM. It is currently in development. However, if you are a Patreon of MCDM or you backed the backer kit, you can go right now and check out the rules. The rules that I have, I'll be very honest, they are the most recent Patreon rules, except the adventure I'm running was released with the first backer packet in August. So there might be some things if you are watching this, you might be like, "Hey, that's not true anymore." This is actually a disclaimer for Matt and Willie, who I know are watching. Sorry if it's not true. This is the text I have. Um, I am very, very excited to begin, and so begin we will. Um, and we begin on a boat. A boat. Okay, there we go. Dawn is just about to break over the ocean. Gentle morning waves cradle and rock the revelation, and all is quiet save for a few early morning birds and the snoring of the off-duty crew. The four of you have been packed like sardines into the crew quarters of this passenger ship, where sailors are sleeping in a disorganized mess of hammocks and bedrolls. Moving across the floor without stepping on a body part is all but impossible. Doesn't seem like the ideal situation, but the captain of the ship, Oriel, she insisted that you lodge with the crew when you signed on as a bodyguard. And even though you're on contract, she treats you exactly as she does her full-time crew members, with fairness, respect, and the occasional razz. In a few moments, the whistle will sound and these quarters will be abuzz with the day shifts waking and coming to attention here. But this quiet moment, which for sure is a rarity at sea, belongs to you. And so what I would like to ask, I know we have our tokens on the map right now, but I would like to ask the four of you where your characters would be just as the sun is rising over maybe your third or fourth day here at sea. Would you still be sleeping downstairs? Would you be on the deck? You don't have to be on the deck. You could be anywhere in the ship. Let's start with River.
River is a little older, probably getting up a little later than she used to. So she's probably still asleep at this point, to be honest, down below.
Awesome. What does River look like? How's she snuggled up in bed? Does she sleep in a certain way or?
She's pretty small. I think she's about, what was it, 3 feet tall or so. And so I think she kind of just gets lost in this pile of blankets and sacks that are just stuffed with different cloth. So she just kind of appears as one of these bags that are in this hammock underneath the boat.
I love that. Um, Latu, where you at
Law
today?
2, he he's done enough sleeping, and so he got a little bit bored. Now he's on the deck with some of the crew doing some light gambling, just playing some games. Um Playing a new game that he created himself, which he is winning at constantly.
Aha.
He's convinced everyone else that, it's a skill game, but mostly it's a sleight of hand game. So he's sitting back at a table or chair, just chatting away, telling stories of his past while, everyone's slightly distracted enough that he still keeps winning.
I love that. You as you're playing and you take a hand that you're distracting everyone with your story, and then with your sleight of hand you take the next hand and all the sailors around you groan a little bit. I think some of them have maybe cottoned on to the fact that you're taking them for a ride, but you're
Mhm.
the ones who have not started to take notice are like totally taken with it. Um, a voice behind you says, "Is it a card game or a dice game? I'm sorry.
Let's go with cards.
Card
Yeah.
game.
I think
Yeah,
I'd
a
have
voice
like a
behind
card set
you
on me.
says, "I think it's high time you dealt me in." And sitting next to you is Captain Oriole, a human woman with she's got a a scar kind of across her cheek that you are afraid to ask her about. She has a very severe look to her. She's muscular. She has long auburn hair that is kind of braided. And she does not sit. She squats next to you. And she says, I think it's high time you dealt me in.
Oh yes, Captain, of course. I surprised we haven't talked at all this entire ride, but very nice of you to come sit at my table. Have you played Squiddos before?
I've watched it played these last few days.
Hmm.
So
Well,
please, by all means,
oh,
and I would like for you to make me an agility test. This is
okay.
going to be a hard test. Um, so go ahead. If you have a skill that you think would work for this test, let me know.
Okay. I don't know if I have one for an agility type.
Even if it doesn't make like the most sense,
Oh
you know,
wait,
if you're,
I sorry, I have a gamble skill.
yeah, that's it.
All
Okay, so if you
right.
have gamble, that
Let me
works
see.
here. Go ahead and roll, and you get that +2 for the gamble skill.
Okay, so it's a plus. I'm trying to figure out how to roll with it on but I'll just add 2 to whatever my roll is then.
Mhm.
Perfect. Let's see. So it says totals 10 plus another 2 would be 12.
12 is a um well, if it's a hard, I said it was a hard test, didn't I?
You
Didn't
did,
I?
yes.
So that's actually gonna be she watches you. How is it played? Describe to me how this card game is like, are you searching for a certain card? Are you trying to make a pair?
We can go with some off-brand type of game like poker, but more complex. So complex that
Mhm.
most people are like, "Oh yeah, no, I understand this game," when they really have no idea what they're looking at. But there's just a vague idea of how the game works. But for the most part, it usually goes in my favor.
And
Um, I'll,
it's because you're cheating, or because you're the only one who knows the rules?
I'm the only one that knows the rules. But also I feel like during this I would be more lenient towards the captain out of the fear. So I
Ah.
might, let her win a few times and be like, "Oh my God, you're really lucky. Like, how do you know this
Mm.
game so well? Like, have you played before?"
For sure,
As
yeah,
it's just
she
being sly with the whole thing.
yeah, I think I would say that that's probably where the failure comes in is I think you stop before you even start with her. When she sits down and she's like, "I want to play." You're
I'm
like,
just like,
"Uh-oh. Yikes." And all the guys who all of her men who maybe did not realize what you were doing, they are like, "Oh man, Cap, you're so good. You're so excellent at this. Wow, no one beats our captain." And she looks at you with a wry grin and she says, "Yeah, no one beats the captain." And she gets up and
"Oh,
goes back to her the rest of her morning.
oh boy, she's
Hailstone.
cleaning me out. Anybody else want to do some more games? I need to get my money back."
Hailstone, what are you up to this morning?
All right. Well, Hailstone would be up and early, maybe even before the bells. Uh, Hailstone's a dwarf, brown and greenish leathers, a little moss underneath one shoulder, just kind of hanging out there, and would get up, go on deck just to see the dawn and shout aloud, even if no one's here, because this is first time at sea, and would be like, "Friends, behold the dawn!"
Oh, yeah, I think there are a few passengers on this ship. There are two women, a human woman and an elven woman who kind of like look at you. Um, and the elven woman smiles a little bit and she says, "Is this your first dawn beholding?"
Oh, my first at sea. It's amazing. Look at how the light hits the water, press up on me. Smell that air. Everything's so fresh and new.
I think the two of them, they've got mimosas out. Something's going on with the two of them, but they kind of cheers cheers to you, and they let you get back to your beholding. What did I do? I minimized Zoom. There we go. Ghost, what are you doing this morning?
Uh, you see, like this tiny person who is a skeleton. Um, he's wearing a suit that's a little bit too big, like almost as if he was buried with it. So now it's a little bit too big to him for him. It's like gray, a little bit gray, and it's a lot of wear and tear. Like it's been used for years and years, and it's a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty. And he's just on top of the deck and trying to see on I guess I'm just on the edge of the boat, trying to look down and see if is that the whale? No, that's not the whale. That's algae. Is that the whale? No, that's not the whale.
Um, an elderly man comes up to you and says, "Now would be the time to see a whale. I mean, we've exited the shallow waters and we've been out for now, but you
What?
s-
What?
you seen one yet?
I haven't. What did they look like though?
The whale? Oh, whales are they're very big. Oh, you've seen
Uh-huh.
a fish before, haven't you?
I have. I have.
Yeah, it's like that, but he tries to like do one of these and then you hear a and he like closes in on himself as he like as though he's about to drop something and he says, "Oh, well, you know."
What? What was that?
What was what?
What was that? That I heard
Uh,
something.
I burped. Old
That's
men
not
are
the
burping
burp.
all the time.
That's
Don't
not the
worry about
burp.
it. Don't
No,
worry
that's
about it,
not
he
the
says.
burp. What are you hiding?
Oh, nothing. Uh, th- would you? Yeah, he literally he's like, "I'm not hiding anything. I've got it's just new clothes, and they look so old and raggedy. Those are not new clothes."
Hmm. That's not new. What are you hiding? Last chance. And can I see like if they have like something hiding real?
Oh yeah, you want to make a check?
Yeah, let's do that.
Why don't you make me if you're trying to like read him or understand or try to like look, I would ask for an intuition test. If you by saying last chance, you're trying to be like spit it out, old guy, then
Hmm.
give me a presence test and let me know which one that you're gonna make.
I'll ooh, a presence. Oh, I got a minus one. I'll do intuition,
Hmm.
and I got a 15.
With a 15, um, there is absolutely something like moving around in his
Hmm.
coat. You get the sense that it's alive. And he when he, the thing starts moving and he really can't keep it still. He kind of like uh ducks in a little close to you and he goes, "Say, you think you could keep a secret?"
No,
No?
no.
Okay. And he walks away.
Wait, maybe. Yes. Wait,
Why?
wait.
Oh, okay. Change your mind? Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
All right. And he kind of like opens his jacket a little bit, and you see peeking out uh the orange head of a sun conure, which is a bird. And the bird goes "Rah!" and looks at you. And the old man says, "Pets aren't allowed, but I needed to. We have to get home. You see, you understand how it is. This was the only ship I could get to, and just, you know, don't tell anyone. He needed to see this guy."
Ah, okay. Uh, is that a whale though?
This is, no, 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 no. This is This is Private Stoneheart, me bird.
Oh, it's a bird. Okay, sorry, I'm new to, well, living, but I'm. This is my first time seeing that bird. Can I hold the bird?
He looks at your clothes, which would suggest that you are anything but new to living. Um, and I don't think he quite understands, not with that role, what is going on here. Um, and so he says, "Why don't you come down later to my cabin, and
Oh,
then you and Private Stoneheart can get acquainted. But up here on the deck," and he kind of like points, and there's Captain Oriole who's, making her rounds before she takes her place at the wheel, the helm, as it were. And he begins to sort of head back down into the passenger quarters. Before you have a chance to follow him, a an uproar begins on the top of the ship. A young man, I would say in his mid-20s, well dressed, um, well dressed, probably the best dressed man on this ship. His hair is kind of is done up. It looks like someone dressed him, although there's nobody following him around. Like he doesn't appear to have servants or anything. So you wonder, because he does not look like the type of person who is capable of dressing himself this way. He's got, the super tight pants. He's got the high-heeled shoes that clack along the wood, the surface of the ship, and he's going, "Uncultured, uncultured, all of you. What do you mean? What do you mean you're not prepared for this? I want to see the captain. I want to see her immediately." And he's storming up to the helm. Um, and he is so loud, I would say that River, the men, the crew in the bottom of the ship, they are all kind of like, you're hearing it from down there. And so everyone is waking up in the crew quarters. Those of you on the deck are hearing him make such a stink. Does anyone do anything?
Yeah, River just kind of creaks out of the hammock, plops onto the floor, and just starts kind of dragging her way up the stairs to see what's going on.
Really, it's anyone. And does anyone work here? Is anyone employed by the ship? Hello? Hello?
hello.
As the and he kind of like looks down at you. And he says, "Ugh," because you look half dead. He just cannot disguise it. And he
How
says,
rude.
um, "You okay? Well, pardon me. Are you or are you not aware that the alien's comet will be visible this evening for the first time in the last 200 years?"
Cool.
Uh, Cool does not begin to cover it, my good man. Cool is what happens when you dip your hand in the ocean. Cool is what happens when the seasons start to change. This is monumental. This is important. This is worth celebrating. And if I am going to be on a ship where scientifically the darkest sky that I'm going to be able to find, there's no light around, even though there is civilization. And he like looks around and he sees like all the sailors who are kind of like lumbering around, and he says, "Well, close to it, I suspect. I demand a celebration. Do you understand me?"
Ah, celebration. Now that I
Yes.
know. Oh, I think. Oh, Latu, are you here?
Yep. And I lean over the rails. I forgot to explain what I look like. I am a
Yes.
very tall blue devil in a nice suit. Not as nice as this one, but nice with a cloak, but it's more like a flowing cape that I can use as a cloak. But I forgot
Ooh.
to mention what I look like. So that's me, this blue devil. But he leans over the railing and he's like, Oh, we talking celebrations? What's going on down there?
Someone has demanded a celebration.
Excuse me, I'm not someone. My name is Percival. The Percival of.
Right.
Never mind. Never mind. None of you
Yeah,
are smart enough to
yeah,
understand where I'm from.
yeah. That's cool. How would you like to celebrate by And he's looking at this future Mark. He's like,
Yeah.
have you come play a game of cards? I'll get you in on the free one for celebration for the skies turning black. Is that what I overheard? Is it a meteor shower? I've heard those are pretty nice, boys. And the guys are like, yeah, those are real cool. Like, I love meteors. See them a lot. Don't know what's so special about them, but rocks are cool. How about a game?
All the saints in the world couldn't make this crew. All right. How about this? We can start with a 10-course buffet. Perhaps some entertainment. Cards, maybe. I'm sure you can think of something more interesting than that.
Hey guys, you hear they want a 10-course buffet down there. You guys got that ready for him?
All the sailors laugh. Yeah, they are like uproarious. And he says, oh, do not. You will rue the day you laughed at Percival. And he marches, like, just goes straight for Oriole.
First of all, I got some peanuts over here to start the main entree. The crew's just laughing with me in the back.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the crew is uproarious. Like, a couple of them like pat you on the back. Some of them are even like, man, I don't even care that he's scamming me. Like, this guy's fun. Within minutes, however, Captain Oriole does come to your group.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
she says, um, listen, Percival is kind of bankrolling this. There are a lot of passengers here who normally would not be able to afford to make it all the way from Capital to Black Bottom on a ship, and Percival was the one who chartered this, and I guess there was a miscommunication. So look, my crew is busy making the ship move. You guys are just watching to make sure nothing bad happens. Could you maybe just, I don't know, put on some kind of party for him tonight so that it'll be fun, right? Good for morale, I guess. And she she looks at, I think specifically Latu when she says that. She's like, a lot of people with some semi-full pockets will maybe want to spend more after they've celebrated a little bit.
Just full attention. Like,
Mm-hmm. And she looks at I think she would look at River in this situation and she would say, I I don't know. If you've how do you party when you celebrate whatever it is, how have you what do you do in your tradition?
Well, we used to usually just kind of go out in the pastures and try to scare the cows when we were
Okay.
celebrating. Um, that's, I mean, I don't think we can
You
really do
can't
that
do that on
here.
a boat. No,
No.
no.
I mean, I can jump in the kitchen, try to help a little bit, see if there's any ingredients I recognize, but I don't know if we're going to get 10 courses out of what we brought.
Who has the highest intuition? Who is
I,
it +2 to intuition, I guess, because that's yeah, River, when the scary woman says, "How do you party?" You get the sense that she has maybe never done that activity in her life.
yeah.
She says, kitchen, whatever. Listen, if I could just entrust this to all of you, um,
Mhm.
we could maybe. Why is my computer not plugged in? One second.
Ooh.
If I could just entrust this to all of you, she says. We won't have to talk about it.
All
Crew,
right.
whatever, they'll do whatever you ask them to do. Just, I don't know, find some cows, maybe get in the kitchen, whatever a party needs.
I've heard of sea cows before. Maybe we can find those.
And so what this is going to be is a montage test.
Hey,
Um, a
I have something for
montage
that.
test, for those of you and for the folks listening at home, is basically a skill challenge where everybody gets to participate. You get to choose a part of this project that we're all working on together. You get to choose a skill that you can you want to use for it, or an attribute that you want to use, an activity you want to try if you want to rustle up some cows or help out in the kitchen. Um, Basically, we are looking to get um what did I say? Three. I would like four successes before we make three failures.
All right.
And if we can do that, then we'll be able to get some kind of a party going. The only rule is that no two you cannot use the same skill twice. And you cannot use the same character can't use the same attribute twice. So like River, if you used reason, then you couldn't make a second test with reason. Does that make
Got
sense?
it. Yes.
And also everybody has to go at least once before someone can go twice.
Cool.
So if anyone can kick us off and describe what they're doing to make Percival's alien comet dreams come true.
Uh, yeah, River will kind of just head right down to the galley and start looking through the stores to see what happens. She does have an ability called Teamwork, so I think, both make a test and assist.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
awesome. Perfect.
But for now, for her check, she's head down to
She's
the
gonna
galley to
search.
start sketching out a menu
Yeah,
with her reason.
with her reason. Do you have a skill that
I have cooking as a skill.
I'd say that applies. I'd say that for
Okay.
sure applies. So give me that reason test.
All right. And that'll just be adding the 2, right?
Yes. And plus
Cool.
your reason.
Yes. That is a 17.
17. 17 is a total success. Total
Okay.
success, which means you go through the stocks, you find everything that you're looking for. What are you looking for in particular? What do you expect this passenger ship will have?
I think she's more taking stock of what even is there because she's expecting it's a lot of rations, things that'll last for a long time, dry goods, and so I think she's looking at the variety of what's there to see like how many courses could we actually put together before everything just
Mm,
kind of starts tasting the same.
for sure. Yeah, no, you're finding like all of these combinations for the rations. It's starting to look like the menu of, I would say, like a mid-tier tavern. It's not going
Yeah,
to be gourmet. Percival may not like it, but the crew definitely will.
yeah, that's perfect.
Um,
Yeah.
who else? Who would like to go next?
I'll go next. So observing Percival's clothing and everything, I want to try to tell where he's from and then what on the ship we can use to kind of decorate
Mm,
using reason and culture.
reason and culture. Okay. Yeah.
Just like trying to think back and go, okay, what would the person who's funding all this like to see? What would represent them and where they're from?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Um, give me that roll. Give me that roll.
Okay, that would be 16.
A 16. With a 16, you do you do realize that he is kind of a Western, sort of like because you guys are coming from the West and you are going east. And you can tell that he is going on a trip, on an excursion to your destination, which you know is Black Bottom, from um the country of Rioja, which is, maybe I said that wrong, which is like kind of like a Spanish Italian influence type thing. So, you know, there's probably a lot of what, how would I put this? Why am I blanking? I'm Italian. He's got like I think he's got like these little like olive garnishes on his clothing. You can see kind of like on his shoulder pads, we've got like olive garnish. It's absolutely gaudy. You're looking at him and you're like, they would not consider you stylish in your home, but they would consider you rich and stuck up. So for sure, you know what types of decorations and what he's expecting out of this feast. I would call that success number 2. Uh, Ghost or Latu? Who's next?
I can jump on this one.
Yeah.
So Latu, after hearing, we have to throw a party for this extremely rich person that's, funding us and can potentially lose some money in our favor if it so happened to come to that, stands on top of the table looking at all the sailors looking around. He's like, all right, you heard the captain, boys, let's make this the greatest party we've ever had on this side of the ocean. And so I'm going to use my lead skill with presence, and I think that should be good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
Let's see it.
Okay, so I have a +2 to presence, and then lead would be another plus, or no?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be a +1 or 2?
A +4. Yeah, so a total
+4?
+4. +2
All
for
right.
the skill, +2 for the
Mhm.
reason.
Perfect. Well, let's see what I roll. 16.
16. Yeah, 16. Another success. Because these are all kind of easy to medium tests. So,
Okay.
these guys, you've already cut Percival down to size. These guys are already fans of you. So
Mhm.
they're like, you know what? You're Latu's the party guy. Listen to Latu.
Yeah,
And
let's
all
party.
they're all like, like, where should we put this, boss? And they call you boss, not captain. But they're,
Oh.
like, where are we gonna you're kind of like directing them to set up the deck for this this delicious um party that you're
Oh.
doing.
I'm just standing on the table, like just pointing and yelling. There's these big burly sailormen putting laurels on between the masts and everything, just looking real pretty. Candles.
Love that.
Just get ready for the biggest party ever.
Yes, candles everywhere. Oh my gosh. Ghost, what you got for
I
us?
I am going to be entertainment. So it's I have a fletching skill. So essentially, I want to make firework arrows.
Ooh, all right.
So I'm just gonna make like a lot of the most arrows I can use. I'm going to use my fire to just make them more explosion. I am also gonna eat a bit of the powder for that,
Hmm.
and essentially I can explode myself into like this firework skeleton that's gonna go off.
Jeez.
Um, but I can't be hurt, right? I don't know. But I don't know. Is that presence or
I would say that that is either presence or if it's an agility, right? Like you're working with your hands. Whichever one you would prefer, I would say you could do either one.
awesome? I got -1 to both of them, so
Oh no!
this is
Do you have
gonna
a
be
scale? Oh, your fletching scale. So it's
yes.
an overall +1
Uh, oh, okay. Uh, Oh, I don't know. That's a 20
on the die. That's a
on.
crit.
Yeah, so that's 20
Nice.
and +2, so 22.
Automatic, incredible, amazing success. We are gonna cut right to smash cut right to the party this evening. So the sun kind of falls. You spend all day. Luckily, there's been absolutely no trouble, which is what you were hired to look out for. Um, you get to the party and you get to the evening. The sun is setting. It's twilight. The stars are starting to come out. All of the tables are laid out. They have all of the tablecloths are, the colors of like the Riojan nation states. Um, I know the lore. And you've got, all the garnish, like the olive branch garnishes and everything on all the tables and such. And the food looks amazing. Percy only scowls at it a little bit and says, "Well, I suppose it's difficult to find ingredients in the middle of the ocean." Um, and Ghost, why don't you describe for us just a little bit what this fireworks show looks like?
Awesome. But before that, we just hit our goal. So
We hit our goal!
Nice.
Oh, party indeed.
party indeed. Hell yeah. Thank you so much to everyone. Okay, so as far as party, I am just gonna throw a couple of arrows to hit themselves, and so it explodes, and it's like magical fairies explosion. I'm also gonna eat a couple of a small amount of gunpowder, and then I'm just gonna say, Hailstone, Hailstone, shoot me an arrow. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Yes, my friend. It is a glorious night for an arrow your direction. And I'll shoot you an arrow.
And I just take out I pull my skull out. So essentially, you try to hit the skull, and as it impacts it, it explodes. My skull doesn't actually explode, but it just fires all the way down, and I'm shooting like fire from my eyes, and then I'll sprinkle some void magic to just make it a little bit more a little more pizzazz, if that makes sense. And just explosions everywhere. Nothing happens to the boat, I hope. But yeah, that's it.
Wow. Um, Everyone is cheering. The crew, the passengers, even Captain Oriole kind of like cracks a smile. Percival, bravo! Bravo! What is he doing with his? It's a little weird, but I love it. Um, and everyone is so entranced by this incredible fireworks show that the fire, kind of the light and the bursting, everything is kind of bursting over the boat. It is nearly time for the comet to come, and Percy is like trying to get everyone like, all right, everyone, the comet is coming. But the fireworks are still going on. And none of you notice that because it is dark, until it is too late, that another ship is coming over to you, um, drawn by this signal that you have inadvertently sent out. Um, and the ship kind of like pulls up a little parallel to yours. It looks strange. Um, and by that I mean it is about the same size as your ship. It is covered in slime. This like weird green oozy slime that drenches all the masts and all over the sails. It's a wonder this thing is moving. Do we have any human? No, we don't have any humans. But the crew is human. Most of the people on the ship are human, and they start cowering a little bit because they can sense that this ship uh is being controlled by magic, because there's no way that those gooey sails are doing anything. Um, and this shadow kind of it's dark out, so all you see is this strange shadow, this strange orb-like shadow rise from the ship as 6 separate orbs, smaller, rise around it. And just at this moment, Alien's comet shoots through the sky. The meteor shower begins. The moon kind of shines down. Everything aligns to create the lighting that is perfect for you to see this large eye monster and its 6 floating eye stalks. Thank you for the Zornox the Tyract summon donor. You can see 3 of these eye stalks have eye patches on them and are like bumping into the masts and everything. And Zornox is turning around, and like this, round sort of eye monster is like turning around and looking and going, "Hey, watch it! Hey, watch it!" Um, and he also has like a little eye patch on, but it only covers half of his eye, or even just like a little piece of it. And he starts hovering over, and he looks around and he says, "You really, really think that your fireworks can compete with the naturally occurring once in a lifetime display that's happening above us?"
They say
Hey,
that.
answer me.
How about, yeah?
Wow. Hey, you hear that? They think they're better than nature. And you see let's see, a level appropriate monster and a level inappropriate monster.
Jeez.
We've just
And
been
Ajax.
Thanks, everybody.
No.
Thanks.
Yeah, and AJ, yeah. Somebody wants to give me $1,000 real quick. I think what I'm gonna say is that there's like a crew. Some of them are like humans, some of them you see like a bunch of humanoids. They're like a ragtag group. Um, and they're all kind of like looking out, and this Overmind.
Uh,
This Overmind um looks back to his friends and is like, "Hey, you gonna he thinks he's better than nature." And all of them laugh.
hang on. We just got a Ajax donation.
Did we?
Jesus.
We did it
Oh
for
my
the bit
god.
and
Wow,
for
thank
families
you.
in Southern California.
Oh, it's
Thank
all
you,
I've ever
everyone.
wanted all week
That's all
long.
I've
I
ever
mean-
wanted all week long.
I mean, thank you for that, but also, how dare you? But thank you.
Okay.
So Zornox, they're all laughing. Zornox is laughing. What do you all do?
Okay.
I'm gonna put my arm on Ghost's shoulder. A little bit lower, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
come walking up to the side. Be like, "Oh, whoa! Like, a lot of things going on here, you guys. We do not think that our celebration is actually better than nature's. We were actually celebrating with our party the event that's coming from nature. Ours could only be a precursor to the event that just showed above us. We're not better. We're simply celebrating it amongst our crew, which, if you guys want to be part of it, can happily join our crew. I got a new card game that I have to play with the best of us."
Zornox laughs again and goes, "I can hear that voice. He wants me to join his crew. Kill him."
Well, that's
And-
They said kill him.
Kill him. And all of the pirates, aye, aye, sir. And a bunch of these pirates start like bringing out like gangplanks and such. And as this is happening, again, there's like a meteor shower in the sky. This is happening. And then there is no meteor shower in the sky because a large airship appears out of nowhere. Like absolutely nowhere. Just it was not there, and then blip, it was there. Something phases into existence above all of you, and all of the light that was provided to you by these celestial bodies is eclipsed. A rope descends from the from this airship, and a man kind of like he's like like holding on to this rope ladder with one hand, and he's got his arm against his hip like this ladder descends. You see this man, he's jacked, he's heavily armored, he has long golden blonde hair and piercing blue eyes, which even though it's very dark and he's far away and in the sky, you can tell this is Ajax, the Iron Saint, Ajax the Invincible. And he descends from his airship, and he says, "Do you have no respect for nature?"
We do. Do you want also play with fireworks by any chance?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he looks over at Zornox, who is, again, hovering. I think by this point, Zornox has gotten face to face with you, Ghost and Latu. He's not going to lift a finger because he's got guys. So, he's just like grinning at you maliciously. And Ajax is looking at all of you as he says, "This is the most shameful display I have ever seen. I have a lot of things to take care of, and I have to, in my spare time, as I am trying to pay homage to the celestial bodies of this beautiful world that belongs to me, I now have to police myself petty childish squabbles from the two of you. And in this moment, before we cut to our break, sorry, I'm going to do it 5 minutes early because I need a minute. I would like you four, to make the choice. Are you going to side with Pirate Zornox, or are you going to side with Ajax, the Invincible?
As a fellow immortal, I think I can have a pretty good side on this one.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll side with Ajax.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'll look
choose.
at
You gotta choose as a group. So if you're all with
No.
Ajax, because
Oh,
otherwise
as a
the
group?
encounter's
Okay.
not gonna work.
No,
Yeah.
I'll look
Right.
at Ghost and just be like, I've seen him many times in my lifetime. We should probably pick his side. I have not won a single battle against him.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I've technically died so many times, so we should probably. Yeah, he's not a good one to fight.
Oh.
Good times though, real good times.
He seems very spectacular. So I'll turn to River and Hailstone. Do we want to go with the obviously powerful, more powerful one, or the ice?
I envisioned like River just kind of standing there with like a ladle from like serving some of the food and just staring straight up at this towering character or individual here. Just being like, and then pointing with the ladle, being like, we don't know them. We don't know who they are.
Yeah, Ajax, he looks at you, River. He turns his gaze on you, and you immediately feel smaller than you ever have been in your life, even when you were a child. And he says, if you're not with them, then prove it to me. As the pirates now, Zornox's pirates, have succeeded in getting gangplanks on your ship. They are starting to board you, your ship, not you, and you are going to fight some pirates. Zornox flies up to meet Ajax now, furious, says, "What are you talking about? I can't believe you. You would ruin my night like this. Get your ship out of the sky. I just wanted to see a comet." And Ajax turns his gaze on Zornox, and Zornox freezes. Noise done. Everything done. As the eye is held in place by the gaze of this incredibly powerful man. We're going to take a break, and then it's going to be time to you know what.
Fight some pirates.
Woo! All right, y'all. We're gonna take a 10-minute break and we'll come back with Ajax and a pirate battle. So stay tuned for that.
Hopefully a second Ajax doesn't show. Or a
Hopefully. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
So, we hit 2K. Thank you all so much. This is incredible. Really feels amazing to just see that bar go hitting the goal, and like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So let's have a giveaway. We're gonna have a giveaway in chat of a big box of minis, thanks to our friends at MCDM. And we'll go ahead and I'll throw it back to our director.
Yes. Yay. I have a lot of malice. Yippee. Hello everyone. So, combat is about to happen. First thing I would like you all to do, and by you all I mean me, is here are your tokens. You should be able to move them. If you can add the text, your character's name to it, that would be very helpful because it did not transfer over maps. And please leave. You can position your character in any one of these squares that is touching this square.
Oops.
Like, yeah, hang on.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. That was me.
That was me moving
Any one of these squares. You can put your characters in there. This is a brand new map for anyone who's interested. Not a brand new map, but so this map is from the adventure. It is an eightfold paper map that was released with the adventure. Thank you, eightfold paper. But this positioning is new. Because all of the encounter math is very different from when I wrote this. And so if you're interested in how I would run a balanced encounter, take your screenshot now, because it is about to get very weird in here, thanks to your donations. How we're going to do this is I'm going to ask one of you to roll me a d10. If you get a 5 or higher, heroes go first.
Dude, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 1 sec. I'm finding here we go. Okay, so 5 or higher.
Yeah.
5 or higher.
All right, 5 or higher.
You got this, St. James.
How about a 5?
5 takes it. I did not realize that Ajax was the keyword for the giveaway, so I just thought everyone was typing Ajax in the chat. I was like, no,
Ajax.
he's here. He's here.
Bring them back. Summon
Okay,
others.
so with a 5, that means heroes get to go first. Yippee! Um, for those of you who have never seen a draw steal game before, initiative works a little differently. Basically, you decide which side gets to go first, good guys or bad guys. Good guys are going first, that's us. Anyone can choose to go, and you swap back between good guys and bad guys until everyone has gone. Now, just for a little context here, you've got all of these pirates are with the red. You see the red outlines. Those are all pirates. So you've got these guards up top. Those are minions. And the archers down bottom, also minions. And then you've got a scoundrel, another scoundrel, and a blackguard, who is the kind of like the toughest looking guy. He's like he is, I guess you would call him maybe Zoranax's second in command here. That's not true, but he's tough for a level 1 party. Why is Zoranax taking a trip with a bunch of level 1 pirates? I don't know, but he's having a good time. Well, I'm not going to yuck his yum because I have Ajax to do that for me. So that's kind of like the lay of the land. The guards will all act on the same turn. The archers will all act on the same turn. The 2 scoundrels will act on the same turn, and the blackguard will act on his own turn. But we've got you 4. It's up to you. Who would like to go first?
Okay. I'll go first. Let's see. I am right here. I am going to use my hurl element. Range 10. Okay, everybody's here. And I am going to hurl this mystical corrupted energy ball that I'm just creating, and then I'll put my head inside of it, and then I'll just here I come, and I detach my skull and I throw that at this guard right here. How can I ping something?
I think if you right click.
Right click? No. The first guard that is next to River.
This one?
Oh, I can't ping. Oh, this one?
This one right here? Yeah.
Yes, that one. Correct, yes.
You got it. Oh wait, the pointer. Now look at that. Can you see my pointer?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the pointer tool on your toolbox.
Oh, the pointer tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your hurl element power roll.
It's 2d10 plus 2, and okay, is it one creature only? Yes, one creature only. That's a 20 again.
Crit. So
Nice.
automatic tier 3, and then you get to take another action.
Oh, all right.
So go for it. Tell me how much
Okay.
your tier 3 result, how much damage you do?
How would I do that? It's 8 damage. Oh, 8 damage.
8
17
damage.
plus.
And is there an additional effect with that as well?
No, it doesn't. No,
Just 8 damage? Okay.
just 8 damage.
Perfect. Now, because the guard is a minion, this is actually really good because you hurl this void at the at this guard, and you completely what does it look like when someone succumbs to your void element? Do they disappear? Do they die? What does it look like?
It's kind of like my skull hits right directly in the chest, and it's like it attaches itself, and it kind of sucks up the life essence of these creature and just throws it out my eyes, or well, my where
Oh,
my eyes would be. But
yeah. Oh, that's nasty. So you do that. You do that to this guy. Um, he's gone. He just like you suck the life entirely out of him. He goes, and crumples down to the ground, and you can kind of see how his skin has started to wither and everything. And the guard next to him on his right side where he was standing next to the guy you just killed, you can see his right side, like the life start to get sucked out of him as well. Because they're minions, when you do damage over to their hit points, an HP pool. So you damaged him as well.
oh, sick,
Mm-hmm.
awesome! Good job,
And
me.
good job you. And because you crit, you have another um you have another thing that you can do. You have another action to take.
Oh, sick. Okay. My body is still where I left it, and I just do that with my body, and my skull comes flying in, and then I'll just do ooh, can I do my grasp of beyond on this? You observe the life energy of another creature and use it to teleport. Okay.
Interesting.
I do
What
have
kind
to.
of is
It's
that an
melee.
attack?
Yeah, it's a type action melee one and
Melee
target
one?
creature.
Oh. So you'll have to run into someone to do that.
Okay.
Use your movement to go there, but you can do that if you want.
All right. I'll move myself right next to this guy right here, and I'll just kind of put my hand over him and do this exact same thing, except my energy looks like a tentacle and void energy that wraps around it and just sucks again the life essence of this person.
Mm-hmm. Um,
And I'll
Excellent.
use, okay, it's 2d10 plus 2. Okay, that's not too bad. 13 plus 2, so 15.
15, that's going to be a tier 2. How much damage is that?
8 corruption.
8 corruption damage. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, so you get him. You get him pretty bad. He's not looking good in this moment. Um,
Okay.
and now you can teleport, I believe.
Yeah. So so vortex of energy around me just starts manifesting as I'm sucking the energy of this person, and I'll just throw myself back to it, and I'll move to recent. So it's right here, I guess. Yeah.
Ooh, get right up in the guard's face. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right. Any maneuver you'd like to use?
Mm, I'll do. Please, two. Um, where's victory have? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna use that yet. That's the end of my turn. Well,
Hmm.
that's all I'm doing right now.
All right. Okay. So, um, it's gonna be my turn. And it's gonna be it is. Um yeah, this is gonna be fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, hmm. Ghost, why don't you roll me? Do you have a D6 on you?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use the 5 malice that was gifted to me. I'm making up rules now. Thank you everyone who donated malice. I have 5 malice that was donated to me, and I'm gonna use that specifically to do something that's against the rules. Just kidding. It actually is. It corresponds to the rules that I'm making up right now. What did you get on that D6?
2.
A 2. Uh-oh. Um, So Zornox like sees you do this, and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna take that?" Um, and all of the pirates go, "No!" Um, and one of Zornox's eyes kind of like floats down a little bit, and hits you with a ray of it looks like fire, the demolition ray. Um,
Oh no. Uh-huh.
Luckily for you, he rolled terribly. So you are gonna take some damage. You're gonna take some fire damage. And the amount of fire damage that you're going to take is 8. Yeah, real bad. The amount of fire damage that you're gonna take is 8. And what's your agility score?
-1.
So you are now prone. You fall at basically this eye just kind of like and kind of he goes, "Oh, you want to see fireworks, huh?" And shoots you down. Like you kind of blow up in a little bit of flame, and then you take that fire damage and you fall prone. And
Sick.
that was Malice. That wasn't even my turn, baby.
Whoa.
Now the guards are they're gonna come. The guards, they were kind of like going for, I want to say, I don't know if you watching at home can see it, but all the way up north is Captain Oriole heroically manning the helm. She's doing her best, man. She's just trying to get the ship out of the way of all of this nonsense. But Zornox is like, get those guys, and the guards have changed their mind, and they're all gonna come down and try to get you all. You're prone, Ghost, so you can't get an opportunity attack against these guards as they kind of rush past you.
Okay.
But these 3 guards are going to attack Ghost, River, and Latu. So I'm going to give that a roll. That is going to be, again, really bad. My dice are doing so poorly here. Great for you.
Great for
That
me.
was
Yeah.
that was a 9 + 2, which is an 11. Which means that all of you are going to take 2 damage from their weapons as they like brandish their scimitars and start slashing at you. However, if the guard is flanked and one of them did get into flanking, they can take a free strike against an extra person. So Ghost, River, and Latu, you are all gonna get you're gonna take 2 damage, but River, you're gonna take 2 extra damage. As the pirate who is in between the 2 of you just kind of goes, "Hurrah!" and then swivels around and goes, "Hurrah!" Kind of the guard is on guard, if you will. And that is going to be
Could-
my turn. Back to the
Alright.
heroes.
I was gonna actually do a
Oh.
triggering action on that too.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
He hits me at the the guard hits me with the sword, and not being happy about being hit by that, his eyes start glowing at him, and he gets hit with 1d10 of psychic damage plus my level, so 1d10 plus 1 because I have
Oh,
glowing eyes,
glowing eyes.
and I'm
All right.
pissed.
Let's give it a roll.
All right, so the 1d10 is going to be 5 plus 1, so 6.
6. Okay. So you actually you wipe out both of those guys. No, wait, do you? No,
Wait,
you
it
don't.
should
Just
just be
that
the one
guy.
that hit me, I think. Yeah.
You just wipe out that guy. No, you wipe out both of
I think it should just be
Can
the one
I
that
do
hit me.
math? 1, 2. Yeah, no, sorry. I can do math. So yeah, you do wipe him out. He does hit you because your trigger is
Mhm.
after you take
Being,
damage.
yeah, taking
But
damage. Yeah.
yeah, do you say anything to him as you zap him with your eyes? What is this? This like a Cyclops situation? Is this like a do
Uh,
you just command him to die with your glowing eyes and he does it? How does it work?
yeah, yeah. So he's just gonna hit me with the sword and be like look at him like ow, and then like ugh, and my eyes just glow as I flick away, and he just explodes, or his head
Yo!
explodes. Like,
Yeah, I love
don't
that.
touch me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Excellent.
triggered action as well. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be using my psionic inertial shield to
Ooh.
have the damage on that attack. So I think that just means I get 1
Nice.
point back.
Yes.
Cool.
Very good. Hell yeah.
Just
Guards
bringing up my ladle,
have
being like, bam, no.
Nope. Yep. Um,
Okay, I
I
could
think
help out
that
Ghost with a triggered action
oh
to not
yeah.
take damage. So I can use Skin like Castle Walls, and when the target takes damage, they're in range 10, target Ghost, the damage is halved. So a
Ooh.
stone comes up around, surrounds Ghost, and that last attack is half damage.
Nice.
Very
Love
good.
you. Love you. Thank you.
Very good. Fantastic. All
Um,
right. Triggered actions have
I do
Ghost, you
have
ready
a
as well?
trigger action, but I don't know if I can because I am proud. What was you
It
say?
depends on the triggered action.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It says you use the magic of a fire to no, the subtle relocation. You can call on the boy to swallow and spit out an ally. Oh wait,
Interesting.
that doesn't help right here. Wait, yeah. Is that am I that's not weakened condition, right? I'm not in the weakened condition.
Weaken condition is I think it's when you hit half of your hit points. If you track, I know we're using Forge Steel. Plug Forge Steel, andyaiken.github.io/Forge Steel. If you are tracking your hit points in Forge Steel, it'll tell you when you're weakened. Just so I don't have to go back and triple check what the
Oh,
rule
I
is.
see, I see.
Um,
Hmm.
that will tell you, or maybe chat will tell me when weakened happens.
Because I am winded right now.
You're winded. Yeah. Okay.
That's different from the weakened condition or
Yes,
bleeding
that's
from
different.
pain.
Oh, yes, you are so right. Weakened is a thing I can do to you. Winded is a thing that happens when you lose your hit points. The
Okay.
W words. You're not weakened.
Okay. Cool. Then I can't do anything.
All right. Someone else can though, because it is the hero's turn.
All right. River's gonna run up, I think, right next to Ghost and just be like, no! Try to get in between these two here.
Mm-hmm.
Squarely facing off against them. I'm gonna be using my signature action pressure points to leave them staggered.
Ooh, okay.
So that's let's see, 2d10 plus 2 as I use the ladle to try and poke up at the guard to like hit him in the neck, get the pressure point.
Excellent. Excellent.
I've also just kind of given myself that ladle, sorry, as a
That's
weapon.
fine.
Uh, however, that is only 4, 8, 14.
14.
It says I have 12 to 16 is 9 damage and a less than 1 weakened.
Less than 1 weekend. Okay. And you said this was on the scoundrel?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. The one right the one who looks bigger.
Yeah. So he's not weakened.
Okay. Cool.
But you absolutely do the your damage, which can
Sure.
you just remind me one more time what the damage was?
9 damage.
9 damage. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking pretty bad. He's not looking too happy after that moment. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of scrunch at my face and like I'm thinking really hard and trying to be really mad. I'm gonna create a null field around me. And I'm gonna spend one of my discipline points to um add gravat gravatic disruption.
Ooh.
So when a target takes damage and targets all enemies, I can move them too.
I love that. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And that will be my go.
Excellent. Um, I
Oh,
am
also sorry. I'm still it just says also each target reduces their potency by 1.
potency by 1. Great.
Okay.
Good. Good to know.
And it's only 1 square around me. So it's just the scoundrel and that guard.
Gotcha, gotcha. The scoundrels are gonna go. But before that happens, I would like to check with Law 2. You have a triggered action that you can use right now if you would like to.
Oh,
Did you take
uh,
just asking because you could take it now or you could take it after Hailstone, but hesitation is weakness is said. Now might be the time.
yeah. Um, um, yeah, I'll yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, screw it. I'll do hesitation as weakness, block them all
Excellent.
and let me go first. Um, and yeah, basically after another hero's turn, I can basically go right after him, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, so what I'm gonna do is do hesitation as weakness, so it's my turn. I'm
Yeah,
gonna when can you do maneuvers? Is that at the end or
you can do a
just a
maneuver
move?
any point on your turn. Yeah, on your turn, you've
Okay.
got an action, a movement, and a maneuver, and so you can do it whenever you want.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to just throw my hands up and say, I don't want any of this. I'm just a normal politician on the ship. I can't do this. And I'm gonna run over to the blackguard right next to him, saying, please, please, please don't hurt me. Um, I'm gonna cast I'm no threat on myself. Um, So when you use this ability, you cover yourself in illusion that so I look weaker. So they're like, oh my God, ew. Cover yourself in an illusion that causes you to appear non-threatening and harmless to your enemies. You might take on the appearance of a harmless animal. Blah blah. While the illusion lasts, your strikes made against these creatures gain an edge. If you use this ability in combat, you gain a surge when you use it. So I have
Very
edge
good.
and a surge, and
Edge and a
I'm
surge.
going to just be like, I'm not doing anything, and then out of nowhere, I'm going to double attack him, the blackguard, double strike him with both my weapons.
Very cool.
Sick.
Um, Absolutely go for it. I will say
Okay, is
that I believe, um, yeah, no, I go for it.
that good?
Yes.
I think I read it right. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Um, cool. So I think this roll goes for both of them, if I'm understanding right. And so I have an edge, and the surge just adds more damage to one of the hits or both. I don't.
Just the one hit.
Just one hit. Okay. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
be hitting him twice. And I hit a 17.
That is a tier 3.
Perfect. So let's see. So both of them are going to be 8 damage. One of them is going to be 9.
Very cool.
So 17 damage total.
17 damage. Yeah. So what weapon are you doing this with? What kind of weapon you got?
I it should be I think it was it a light weapon and medium weapon
Yeah, you get
is
to
what.
pick.
I don't know if I actually picked a correct weapon, but if I have any
Oh,
rapiers, I can use those.
yeah. I look,
Okay.
here's the thing about
So I
draw steel
missed the
kits.
weapons, so
So the way that kits work is
Mhm.
it does not tell you exactly what kind. Well, some of them do, right? Like
Oh,
there's a
okay.
net kit, but
Yeah.
like, you get to like what the specific weapon is within reason is
Mhm.
basically just flavor. So like,
Okay.
yeah, mechanically, River, you can have your ladle. That's your kit now. Like that's the weapon that is included in your kit. So if you want it to be like a rapier and a short sword or a rapier and something else, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'll pull out my 2 pirate rapiers and just slash at them.
Yeah. If you wanna like kick up the rapier that the dead guard dropped and start using that, like there
No.
are rules. And the rule is there are no rules, but there are rules.
Have fun. So I'm just
Um,
gonna, while my hands are up, just pull him out from behind me and just hit him. So, because they're always hitting on
yes.
my back, and there we go.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, he does that like pain hiss. And I'm gonna be so honest with you, does not like that. He kind of like
Fair.
reels back and he goes, "Oh, you!" And he points. And you
I
are Latu marked as every one of these guys um is now being requested to get revenge for the strike that you have just dealt this blackguard.
This is
Um
fine.
this is fine. Yeah, what this means is basically until the start of the blackguard's next turn, every one of his allies has an edge against you.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there is that. But now he's got his flyhander that he's gonna use. He's gonna swing. Um you know what he's gonna do? Actually, he's gonna go here and he's gonna do it. He's oh, you, and then he like kind of like sidesteps you, and he does not stop making eye contact as he just kind of like moves himself into position. And he has this giant sword, and he takes it in both of his hands, and he swipes it against all three of you, Ghost, River,
Oh,
and Latu.
His
jeez.
potency is reduced by 1, if that helps.
Yes, it does. Um, it will actually. Um, that's cocked. All
Chat,
right.
help.
Summon
Oh, chat
Ajax
can't
number
save you
2.
now. Summon
That's why I'm
Ajax
like
number 2. Do it.
mentioning these, like maybe it'll help.
You get this sense. You look up as you're like, oh, Ajax, what's he doing? Ajax is like kind of like with one hand holding off Zornox. They're just over there. They're clashing. Clash of the Titans over there, but it does feel pretty one-sided. You get the sense that Ajax, if he were fully concentrating on ending Zornox's life, it would be done already. But he's not. He's very interested in what is happening on the boat. Um, the three of you do take 6 damage. And if your might is less than 1, so if you have a 0 or lower might, this is where the potency kicks in, because it would have been less than 2, but now it's less than 1. If your might is less than 1, you are slowed, which is a
no.
condition that has rules that we will
Yes.
find at the. There's so many
under
rules. I wish I
There's
had
While
the.
you are
many
slowed,
There's so many rules.
your speed is
Chat.
2 unless you are already slower or already
There it
lower
is.
and you can't shift. Oh,
Thank you so much. I should have made. There's like so many. I have. Chat should guess how many tabs I have open right now. They're not gonna like it. Yeah. So there is that. He's a little angry. Just a little bit. You might have ticked him off a little bit, Latu.
as I do.
As all of the pirates now like turn their gaze and their glare on you. But it's Hailstone's turn.
Sorry,
All
really
right.
quick. How is it once per entire rounds that these triggered actions go off? Or
Yes.
cool. Just
Okay.
Unless it's a
confirming.
free triggered action, then you can use it as many times as you want.
Cool.
All right. The planks are that wide,
Yes.
and okay.
Oh. Glowing Eyes is free.
Oh yeah, I guess you could just do that.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, I want to glowing eyes this guy, this blackguard that hit me.
For sure, for sure.
Sorry, I missed that. I didn't know you can just keep using it as much as you want.
Got it.
So he's gonna, get all angry, and again, he's gonna cut my shirt, and I'm gonna be very upset about it. So now I have vengeance on him, and my
Mhm.
vengeance is gonna hurt him. Oh, for 9, 10 damage.
10 damage. Ooh, okay, okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah. He does not blow up. But
Oh,
his shirt is a little singed. He definitely does like burn up a little bit. He's like, ugh. Um, not happy. I'll tell you what. He's looking pretty okay though. This guy is a beast. Um,
good boy.
Hailstone.
Okay. So I wanted to use some knockback if possible, but what I'm wondering is, can I say knock the guard off the ship if it's successful? Could I push him?
Oh,
It depends on the direction in which you push him.
All right.
So like
I'm as long as it's not just a straight back push, so I could do it like at an angle and he could fall, or
push is push is going to be in the direction in which you face him, right? So
okay.
like for
All right.
example, this guy, if you that's draw, ignore. Uh if you were like here, you could push
Mm-hmm.
this guard here. If you wanted to
Okay.
push this guy off, you would have to either be standing here or maybe here. Um but there's a bunch of dudes over here that could be pushed if you could make it.
Yeah. Well, I yeah, I'll try pushing down below. What I want to do is use an ability with the practical magic, so maneuver, so I can use my knockback maneuver, but its distance becomes the range of my hurl elemental ability,
Ooh.
and I can use reason instead of might for the power roll. So I would want to move my 5 then and try to knock, and then my distance would be, if I move 5, my hurl element ability is range 10. I move 1 here,
Hmm.
then I try to hit. And try to hit
Which one
this
are we
guy.
hitting? Scoundrel? Okay.
Yeah, just try hitting him. That.
So I think you need a power roll for that, correct?
Uh, yeah. So it would just,
The distance becomes the range of your hurl. Oh, knock back 10. You
yeah,
knock him back. Oh, I see. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he just go. The knockback maneuver, I don't think needs a power roll. Sorry. Um,
Does it need? It's a 2d10 plus 2.
oh, it is? Okay, then yeah, please make me a power roll for
Yeah,
the knockback maneuver.
yeah. So that would be a 16.
A 16, and it should tell you in the knockback maneuver rules
2.
what
Push 2.
to. All right. Um, push 2, and then your ability adds your range to it, so it's a 12, or is it just changes it?
It just changes it to.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. So then, yeah, he just goes back 10. Because I don't think he is stable at all. This is not a stable man. Um, yeah, no, none. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He gets pushed all the way back into
Oh,
the other
wow.
ship. Which means he's gonna, you know what? He's definitely gonna take some damage for that. I'll give him some damage because he like probably stumbles and falls off the gangplank and then falls down over the railing of the other ship. Um So I'll give him like 6 damage for that. He definitely takes that. But he's gonna come back probably. But that'll be his whole turn because you just pushed him 10. I promise you can't see it on the chat. I'm just gonna need you to suspend your disbelief. There is a whole ship there and it's beautiful. I wish I could like mirror the boat. I don't know how to do that in Albert Rodeo, but there's a boat there and it's beautiful and covered in slime. So now he's also covered in slime, which sucks for him. The slime, by the way, for those of you who don't know, that's just what Zornox leaves as he's hovering around. That's his slime that he has not cleaned up. He lives in it. He loves it. So that's your maneuver, Hailstone. What are you gonna do for your action?
All right. We do that, and then let's do. All right. I would like to do a signature on quiet ground, and
okay.
I'm going to press into the planks of the ship, ask them to remember the trees they came from, and have roots grow out of the planks onto the enemies. It's a cube 2 within 10 of me. So I would like to. Can I hit one of these two, or possibly these two?
Cube 2 within 10. So a
Yeah.
cube, yeah. You can hit either these two. That's the draw again. You can hit either these two or these two. A cube 2 is literally just a 2x2 square.
Okay.
So you can choose which two you'd like to.
So yeah, we'll go with these two.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 2d10 plus 2.
Absolutely. And this is a persistent ability, so I'm gonna draw. I actually will. I will draw. I'll use the draw tool for its intended purpose. Hmm. Can I make that a little thicker?
All right. So
Excellent.
I rolled an 11. I got a surge earlier from a donation. So I'm going to use that
Absolutely.
to increase the damage amount equal to my highest characteristic. So that would be. That'd bring us to a 13. So that would be.
So the surge affects the damage, not the power roll.
Oh.
So if
right.
you have got an 11,
so it'd be 5 damage then.
5 damage. Very
Yeah.
good. You do
Yeah.
kill both of them.
Okay.
You do for sure kill both of them. And this guy also just dies. The plants kind of surge out. And you watch them all kind of like the root. How did you put it? Like they remember where they came from. I love that.
Yeah, they remember the tree they were and
the tree they were.
remember their.
That's so awesome. So you whisper that to the planks, and even the you see the sailors down here, they're a little bit spooked by it too. They're like, oh my God, what's going on? As the planks just sort of start coming up, you see like there are even like these little holes, these knots in the wood that start kind of like widening and like becoming more tree-like. And you did it on the stairs too, which is awesome. Because now the stairs are getting rugged and jagged, and this thing is there for the rest of the encounter, and it's difficult terrain. But the third archer who died, he just kind of like he was just caught in it, like one of the branches just pierced him in a spot that ended it instantly. So just in the nick of, I love that minion splash damage.
Awesome.
So you took out 3 archers. Well done. Excuse me. I love that.
So yeah, that's everything I can do, I think.
Excellent. That means it's the villain's turn. My turn. Yippee. I did not get any more malice. Do you hear that, chat? I would love just a little bit more malice. I know we're actually like an
You,
hour in.
you
Don't
got
worry about
3
it.
more malice, by the
Oh,
way.
I got 3 more
Oh,
malice.
Jeez.
Yippee! You know what that means.
It's
Um,
malice time.
hmm. You know what, Hailstone? I'd like you to roll me a d6.
Sure thing.
Cat.
Kitty, down. There you go. Good job, Cat. No eating
Cat
the
on
green
stream.
screen. Talk about this. I got 6.
You got a 6. Um, 6. Okay. Okay. Um, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough. I have just enough. Um, you see one of the eyes start to float towards you, Hailstone. But you got a 6. So, Zornox thinks better of it, and he goes, "What are you guys waiting for over there? You stupid?" And you hear the pirates on the other side going, "Ready, aim!" Um, and 2, 3. Oh, that's so rude. But they're gonna do it because we're almost out of time. What's gonna happen is Zornox's ship, the slime liner, I've decided that's what it's called, is going to shoot a cannonball and it's going to land. And
no.
all of you, including the Blackguard and the Scoundrel, are going to take some damage from this. Because there's no concept, there's literally no basis for like self-preservation or even like Zornox doesn't care about those guys. He hired them. They're just employees. They're not people. Ew. Um yeah. Um
Mhm.
that's gonna be everyone in there, including the bad guys who are in there. Um you're all gonna take
Oh no.
4 regular damage and 2 fire damage. So if
Oh.
you happen to have an immunity to fire damage, maybe this will come into play. But if you don't,
Oh.
um,
Oh.
then it's just going to be 6 damage.
I don't know if devils
Um,
are resistant.
only immune to corruption.
Wow,
I
you
I
should run
am
for office.
Yeah.
I am weak to fire.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Weakness, what does it say? Weakness,
it just says
uh,
weakness is 5, fire 5.
fire 5. Oh, how does weakness work? That I don't like that. Um, you know what? We're like 5 minutes and I forgot the rules. So pretend it
Oh.
doesn't exist for now.
I
Sorry, chat.
found it if it helps.
Oh, you found it? What's the rule?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All
Tell
your
me.
power rolls take a bane.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's very different. Okay. For how long?
It just says that's what the weakened state is. I'm not sure how long it goes
Oh,
for.
no, not the weakened state. Weakness
Oh.
to damage type.
Oh,
Yeah.
weakness. Whoops.
That's a different thing. So I'm gonna ignore it for now unless someone in chat told me how it works. Um,
Okay, question. I am
yes,
at my limit,
you're at your
so
limit. Oh, so you're dying.
yeah.
That's fine. You can still act. It's just
Oh,
that you're gonna keep taking damage every time you act. And once you hit, so what's your maximum stamina?
18.
18. So once you hit negative 18, then you're dead.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Unless you'd like to just roll over and die right now.
No, I'm good.
You sure? You
I'm,
sure?
I'm
Like you could
totally,
just die. You can do that.
I'm already
Um,
dead.
it's true, you are already dead. Um,
And as a question, with my null field, since they both took damage, can I just move them now too? Which was
I
the
think you
effect?
can, If they both took damage, then yeah, I think you can move them.
I don't know. So I think if I can, I would like to try and throw the blackguard into the ocean.
Right.
Because I get to move him 2 squares.
Is he stable? Okay. So you try to move the blackguard, and he's a brick. He cannot be moved.
He cannot be slid. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I'll try it for the scoundrel, and I wanted to see if I could try to throw them down the stairs.
Oh, down into the
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He goes flying down in there. And from down in the hole, you hear and you hear the scoundrel going, no, what's this bird? No, bird! And just the sound of violent pecking as the scoundrel is removed from the board.
Incredible.
Captain Stoneheart with the assist.
Woo.
Excellent. I think that's, oh no, that was just the malice. It is the, well, the scoundrel's all the way over here. And the archer, I guess the archer will go. There were some other monsters that I was supposed to add here, thanks to beautiful donations. I want everyone to know I was going to add Zornox's nemesis, Lord Huel, just for fun. And I was also going to add a shield scale Drangolin, which is a kobold, but we are literally out of time. So they're not coming. Instead, the archer is going to come over here. And what is the range on the archer? Can he even listen to the blackguard at this point? I don't think he can. Range 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he can. Yeah, just to spite you, Latu. Sorry. He's gonna hit you because he was told to do that.
I would also like to use my triggered action Clever Trick to move in front of the blackguard and trick him into shooting at me, but it's going to hit him instead because I think he's still within range.
Yeah, how does that one work?
Choose an enemy within distance of the triggering strike, including the enemy who targeted you. The strike targets that enemy instead.
I think
so I think he's within range.
I think since you've already taken a triggered action, is this a free triggered action or is this just a triggered action?
I took a free one, but this is just a triggered one. So can
you also took hesitation as weakness, didn't you? Or is that one also free? Wait, is hesitation as weakness free? That one's not free. Okay, so I don't think you can use this one
never
here.
mind. I'm not going to do that. I was going to.
You are gonna get a lot of damage from this human archer. And by a lot of damage, I mean you're gonna take 5 damage from him.
That's fine.
I'm surprised he was able to see you through all the flames, but you will take that from him.
Okay.
And then I guess the scoundrel does have to go.
Just running back.
Yeah. That's his turn. Wait, no, I think he can move. Yeah, that's his whole turn. He moves up to the old man. Who is like, the old man is very not happy about that. It is the end of the round. The guards, the blackguard, and the scoundrel and the archer remain. At this point, at the end of the round and the beginning of the next round, what can he do? Oh, it's because you're a solo creature. I was like, oh, I'm going to use some of Ajax's villain actions to help the party, but they're all just things that make him better. So he's not going to help you. I thought he was going to be like, But he's a solo creature, so he doesn't do that. If one of you died, he could do something really cool. But
Oh, well.
one of you died. But he's not. He does actually at the end of the round. He is still kind of. You do see him. He takes out his sword, and he's still on the ladder. He looks so cool, just like on the rope ladder, slashing away. The airship is floating in time with the boat. As is Zoranox hovering in time with the boat. Everyone's getting a workout here tonight. And Zoranox is like eye-raying him. And he has he leaps off of the ladder and he just like flies through the air. You see him and you kind of as you watch him, if you're looking up, you see Alien's Comet like as Ajax is going up and over, Alien's Comet is going down, and they kind of actually look like two crossed swords as the comet streaks down and Ajax flies with his sword and lands on the back of Zoranox the Tyract and begins eviscerating him. Because he, like, I guess, satisfied with what you are all doing down there, he's like, okay, I'm gonna take this seriously. As you see all of the, like, Zoranox's eyes kind of like shake, even though they're not connected to him, they all start feeling the pain of being attacked by Ajax, effectively removing them from the board. It is the start of a new round. If you get anything at the beginning of a round, everybody's turns are refreshed, everybody's triggered actions are refreshed. If you get your heroic essence at the beginning of a round, you get it. Who would like to go first?
First of all, I know we're supposed to hate Ajax or whatever, but that was really cool.
What
He
do
seems
you
pretty
talking
legit to me.
about? No, he's
That
pretty.
was
He's
so
he's
cool.
invincible.
Cool.
He's doing a lot of great things for Vesloria right now. I don't know what you mean.
He's just not good to fight against. You know, I've lost plenty
Yeah.
of times to him over the years.
Exactly.
Granted, I can't die either, but you know.
All right. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a vortex, the corruption vortex appears under me, and it kind of shoots like a very sickly purple lightning, and my body begins to like shake, and it starts expanding a little bit, and then all my extremities start coming out, and it's kind of like almost an explosive energy is going through me. And then it just starts shaking, and oh, here we go. Oh no, here we go. Everybody stand back. And I'm gonna use my Behold the Mystery, and I'm gonna open a rift into the void to harry your foes.
Ooh. So
And
cube 3.
yeah, it's a cube 3 within 10. So
Let's
I'll
see.
just suck up all the guards here. This one.
1, 2, 3. Let's see. Behold the mystery. Here we
Yeah,
go.
all of them. Yeah.
All of them. Give me that power roll.
Oh. Mm, it's a 15. Oh, plus 2, so 17.
Plus, all right, that's a tier 3. So tell me the damage. What's everybody get?
6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage. And I think everybody got a surge. So
Oh, yeah.
from a
nice.
donor. So if you'd like to use that, you can make it 8 psychic damage.
8 psychic. How's the search roll? It's plus 2?
Surge, yeah, plus what I think it's plus 2. It's plus your best stat, your best
Oh.
not stat.
Okay.
Yeah, which I think is 2 for everybody at level 1.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Then yeah, I'll actually have 5. So can I do no,
you can
3
use up to
searches.
3 surges at a
3
time.
searches. Okay, so can I use my 3 searches?
Yeah, for 6 extra damage. So you're changing it to 12 at this
Yep.
point. Oh, okay. And this thing you behold the vortex, behold the mystery. That's a great name.
Yeah, it's
Shout
such
out. Behold the mystery.
sick
It's
name.
really funny. Also, just like, behold, Jerry. What's going on in there? It's the mystery, Jerry. Um, yeah.
Mystery.
So the guards are gone. They've beheld too much in this life, and they're ready for the next one. Um. All right. The blackguard is he's still up. He's a little he looks in and he's like he takes some damage as he like the vortex kind of like tries to suck him in, but he stays strong and he goes, I've worked for Zoranox too long for that to bother me that much. But he's taken a ton of damage from that. He's not looking great. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's probably it for my actions, maneuvers. Mm, ooh, oh, oh, that's sick, but it's not gonna work here. No, I just look like in cartoons when lightning strikes or something, and it's just kind of look. I'm looking like that right now. Um, it does have persist. Oh, that's at the start of my turn. Never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can change
okay,
it the next time.
okay.
Um,
I'm good.
all right. Any triggered actions before the villains go?
No,
All
no.
right. Um, the excuse me. Um, this scoundrel, he's gonna go, but before he goes, he's gonna use the last of my malice. One final middle finger to all of you. He has a thing that he can do, which is actually um he's got an alchemical device. He's got this little like alchemical flask that he's got. He's been saving it for a rainy day. He bites the cork off with his teeth and he throws it over here to all of you. Um now funnily enough, he actually has such a good throw that the blacker does not get damaged from this. But I'm gonna roll. We're gonna see what ends up happening here. Wow. Snake eyes.
Ooh.
So you are all. I have not rolled well at all. Uh, with a snake eyes, you do the chemical flames like flare up a little bit, but they only lap at your ankles, Ghost River and Latu. Um,
Ow.
you are all going to take 4 corruption
Oof.
damage.
Uh-oh.
I am immune to that. Haha.
Same.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
Well, what is your corruption immunity? What is
Oh
it?
wait, corruption
Does it
1.
say 2 or 1? Yeah, so basically you shave off. So if you're immune to corruption 2, it means that you subtract 2 from what you get. So if you're immune to corruption 1, you subtract 1 from what you get. The immunity, I know. The weakness I think is a little tough. I don't We'll review the rules for next time. Next time that Ajax shows up, I'll know more. Yeah, and now that scoundrel's gonna go. He is gonna run up to Latu because the blackguard hasn't gone yet. As he does, the civilian is like, uh-oh. He can't do anything because his bird is downstairs, given the other scoundrel the business. But the scoundrel is going to run up to you, Latu, and he's got. Oh, wait a minute. How far did he go? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can't do that. Never mind. Then yeah, he's just gonna run up to you, Latu, and he is going to try to hit you with his rapier and his dagger. He's got this like he has a 1-2 thing going on, just like you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And he has an edge on this because you're marked by his boss.
Oh, yeah.
So you're actually going to take not only are you marked by his boss, but also
Mhm.
he does extra damage if he has an edge, which he does. So
Oh,
you're gonna take um you're gonna take 11 damage
okay.
from his 1-2. How are you feeling? Are you still up? Are you winded? Are you
I will.
dying?
I'm going to actually now use my clever trick and back up from his
Yeah,
attack, so he
very
hits
cool.
himself with his own sword.
Ah, okay, okay.
So I'm just gonna be like, oh, nope, not doing that one.
Trying to
Because
choose
I can
enemy within
actually tag
distance.
it.
Damn. All right. Well, he then takes the enemy targets you with a strike. The strike targets that enemy instead. Ah, okay. So what that means, as I interpret it, he's not going to do 11 damage to himself. He is only going to do 6 damage to himself because he does
Mhm.
not have the edge on himself. Um,
Oh,
I know. I know. But that's his turn. So it's the hero's turn now.
woo-hoo. Perfect. I can go first. I have a neat little trick up my sleeve.
Sure.
Go for it.
Uh, and my neat little trick, because everybody's so close to me and everything, and we're having a good time, is I'm gonna perform 100 throats. I shift up my speed, or up to my speed, and I make one power roll that targets up to 3 enemies, each of who become adjacent to you during the move. Since I'm standing adjacent to 2 of them, I'm going to target both of them.
Nice.
Sick,
And then, and then I
sick.
can also use that to move out, right? Technically, or
You shift up to your speed, you make one power roll. Yeah, as long as you are using your speed, you can use your movement however you want.
okay. So I can just like attack them and back out of it, technically. I was hoping to get to that archer, but I don't think I can make that.
What's your speed?
8.
Yeah, you can. Um, you for sure. It is, let's see. You make each of who became adjacent to you during the move. Who became adjacent to you during the move. So, okay, here's what I would say. I would
Mhm.
say from here to here, 1, 2, back,
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is technically adjacent.
oh, okay. Perfect. Then,
Because you gotta like leave their space and then come back for them
right.
to become adjacent to you.
True. Okay, so bam, 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 and attack there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just anime, just turn around while they all explode into blood.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Give me that power roll.
All right.
What a move.
That's awesome.
Let's see what I can roll on this. And I don't have any edges on this one, yeah?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Oh, I got an 11.
An 11. So that's a tier 1.
Tier 1.
Um,
So it's what, 5 damage, I think?
100 throats. Looks like on my screen it says 3 damage, but I think you have a surge, so you can turn it into 5 damage.
Well, I think mine's 2d10 plus 2. Um,
Right, which is
because
you roll 2d10 plus 2 and you got an 11.
oh, right. And then it's yeah, for me it's saying 5 damage on my
Oh,
thing.
okay. Yeah, go for it. I'm
Okay.
literally just using the forged steel, so if it's different for you, then that's probably the
I
correct one.
wonder if I have something that makes it different.
It might be.
Okay. Because yeah, 11 down is 5 for me. And then
Yeah.
I have a surge, and that'd be a plus another 2, so 7, yeah.
So that'll be a 7. Excellent.
Okay.
So you do
7
7
points
damage.
to all of them.
Um, this guy's dead. The guard is gone. Um, or no, sorry, all the guards are gone. Never mind. Um, Scoundrel is still up. But not looking great. And the blackguard is for sure still up. And the archer is absolutely dead. Archer's gone.
Nice.
Anything else?
Can I use a maneuver to catch my breath and spend a recovery point?
Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
okay.
I think you can, right? That's a
Yeah,
maneuver.
it is. Yep. I wasn't
Then
sure if me
yes.
already moving counted as I don't think it does.
That's a
but-
movement.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So I'll wall up on top, be like, "Oh, all right. That was
Yeah, it's
fun.
just you watch that guy crumple underneath you. The two sailors who are standing on the boat watch you do that, and they were like, "That's the party guy," and they both start cheering.
Yeah. As I lean on the ledge and I look back at the other two, like, oh, they're still alive. Oh, God. As I'm bleeding everywhere.
This guy, I'm gonna be so honest, the scoundrel is not doing great. It is the blackguard's turn. He's still up. He is let's see. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do that Zweihander swing. And the only reason why they haven't surrendered is because I really wanna see. Oh wait, he can use the maneuver. He's gonna maneuver onto the person who is dying. He's gonna maneuver onto you, Ghost, because he wants to kill you. Um, he's gonna say you, and you are marked, which will give him an edge on this.
Uh-oh.
Um, and that is gonna be really good, actually. He didn't even need that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he did not even need to do that. You're gonna take 8 damage from that.
Hmm.
Are you
Okay.
still up?
Right.
Yeah, barely.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Hailstone,
Can I
you
do
got
a
something?
triggered action? Yeah.
Yeah, do it,
All
Hailstone.
right. So, skin like castle walls on our friend here. So,
Oh.
takes damage, range 10, I believe that is in range.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage is halved.
4.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can I use my trigger action now?
Yes, you may.
That's gonna be okay. I'm gonna use my ward of surprise and reactivity. You use the magic of fire to create an invisible ward of explosive fire energy. It's an adjacent creature. When it triggers is when an adjacent creature deals damage to you, and I'll push that creature 2 squares equal to twice my recent score. So that's 4, I guess. Yeah, 4. So I'll just push this guy back 4.
The blackguard. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, so here something very funny happens.
Oh no.
Which is he has a stability of 2, which means that you push him 4 minus his stability, 4 minus 2. But pushing him 2 pushes him into the scoundrel, who is just weak enough that he kind of like falls over and crushes the scoundrel and knocks the scoundrel out. The scoundrel is knocked. He's not dead because I don't think you can die from that. But he does get knocked out, and the blackguard also takes some damage.
Wow.
Good job, me.
River and Hailstone, it is your turns, and I'm gonna give you a choice because this is the blackguard is the last guy on the field. But also I want you to do your cool stuff. So your choice, if you just want to go all out just this once on this guy right now, or he will surrender also if you just wanna end this thing, because there's no way he's coming back from this. You cannot recover from a loss this great and an embarrassment of knocking your own guy out while getting pushed by the Revenant. So up to you if you want to be like, no, I want to use my cool ability, then by all means, please use your cool abilities.
Yeah, I want to use a cool ability.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah. DC, you're up
All
then,
right.
because it doesn't
So-
matter at this point.
All right. So I have to move 5, which I think I can to get here. And I look at the blackguard, and I'm a dwarf, so even though I'm medium, I'm still smaller. I'm like Come down here. Come down here. Come down here. And
He leans down.
as he leans in, I'm going to do a meteoric introduction. I'm going to throw my fist back and launch it at him. And as the fist comes towards him, I'm going to extend a finger and boop him in the nose.
Uh-oh. All right, give me that power roll.
All right. That is a 7, so 5 damage. I still had a. Let's see. I think there are. Yeah, I'll use 2 surges on that then.
Whoo! All right. All right.
And it at that power level, it's a push of 2 as well.
Push of 2. He's too stable of a man.
Okay.
But you do kind of like see him go back a little bit. He was not expecting that from you. He's like, oh, his nose is bleeding. He's like rubbing his sleeve, like, oh my, ow, a maneuver from you.
Maneuver. What can I do then? I'm next.
It's okay if you don't have one. You don't have to have one.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do right on when I'm on top of him like
Right
this.
on top of him. Fair.
Yeah.
River.
River starts running really slowly at the blackguard. Still slowed. Thankfully, they didn't move too far away. I feel like the boop almost like, the powerfulness of it spins him around, and then she just boops him right back again with the ladle as she goes for pressure points again to try and stagger him. That is 15 plus 2, 17, which is 11 damage.
11 damage. Would you believe it? That is exactly the number that you needed. No lying or cheating. That was literally, I was like, that's
Incredible.
the hit point number. So
Didn't even
River,
need to use
could
my
you
surge.
didn't even need to use your surge. River, could you please describe to me how you end this blackguard?
She kind of walks over, ladle in hand, shaking it at him, and just goes, "You've ruined an excellent party," and smacks him in the nose with it.
You smack him in the nose. He immediately, already in pain from getting meteorically bopped by hailstone. He does that thing that you see sometimes in like cartoons where he like
Mhm.
kind of like swings, like spins around and then falls dramatically. The last pirate to be toppled. The civilians, all the passengers are cheering. All of the sailors like run over to you, Latu, and they're picking you up and they're like you're crowd surfing on him. Zornax looks down, sees this, while, there's a giant sword stuck in his back. And he like he's shaking Ajax off. And he's yelling, he's like, retreat, retreat! We screwed up. He does. He shakes Ajax off. And luckily Ajax has a hover speed, so it does not matter to him. And they actually
Of course he
leave.
does.
They leave so fast. For a ship that is covered in goo, you've never seen a ship leave that fast. Ajax looks down at all of you. He's now standing in midair, looking down and kind of like haloed by the moon, as though the skies were drawn with him in mind.
I hate how cool he is.
He looks down at you as though he is assessing you all. And you can't tell if he wants to reward you or if he thinks that you are a weed that must be uprooted before you become a problem.
Oh, oh.
And because he cannot make that decision now, and because his men are yelling something to him in the moment, those of you with great hearing can only make out the words Chain of Acheron and Black Bottom.
Oh, shit!
Ajax turns and hovers back to his airship, and it disappears as instantaneously and silently as it appeared. And you are all left on a boat that is kind of still on fire, cannonball fire, alchemical fire. The
Lot of
food is
fire on
still
this
out.
boat.
The food is still out. Things are sizzling, but otherwise it is very quiet as the last of the alien meteor shower flies overhead, and you hear Percival shout, "Best party ever!"
Yeah.
And that's Draw Steel.
Woo!
Holy crap, y'all.
That was awesome.
Phenomenal. So good.
Oh,
So good.
so
The chaos.
The chaos.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I believe we're out of time, but let's go quickly around and do some outros, starting with St. James.
Hi, St. James here. Welcome. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed this completely new character to me. That was nothing previously used from a different character of a different game. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to play it, and this is my first time playing Draw Steel, so all of this was me learning while going, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on the Bluesky, you can find me at calstjames.me, I think. And yeah, so awesome. Nicole,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna popcorn it.
Yeah, works for me. Thank you everyone so much for all the donations. Absolutely incredible. This was a blast. Thank you to our wonderful director for putting this whole thing together and doing such an
Yeah.
incredible job running through.
was
I'm
amazing.
Nicole Fay, she, her. You can find me on Bluesky at Nicole Fay1. Yeah, this was so cool. Thanks so much, everybody. I had a blast. And sorry, DC.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for all the donations and brilliant game. Really loved it. My first time playing as well, but this was so much fun. Thank you so much. And everyone, River, sorry, not River, Nicole, sorry. St. James, Jorge, beautiful playing with all of you. Loved it. And OboeLauren, thank you for producing. Great job.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm DC. You can find me everywhere under DC Lacer. Go to dclacer.com to find all the things that are me. So yeah, do the thing. It'll be great. And if you click the button, the graph number goes up. I just like looking at the graph and number going up as you click on things. So do that.
Or go up.
Leon.
I've been Leon. I'm your director. Thank you so much for this. This is the first time I've ever run a game on stream. And I had a lot of fun. So if you want me to do it again, call me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your donations. As a resident of Los Angeles, this is a really important cause to me and my community. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who donated prizes. Thank you to my amazing team who played this game with me. Thank you to Jorge for organizing this whole thing. Thank you to Lauren for producing. Thank you to Ajax for not smiting my players where they stood. I was really afraid that it could have come to that. You can find me at Barilleon.com, which is also my Bluesky handle. And yeah, happy February. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Jorge, close us out.
Thank you all so much. Thank you to our wonderful director, our wonderful players, our magnificent producer, Lauren. Thank you to everybody who donated, who reposted, who did all the things, who watched. Thank you so much. And we raised $2,175
Oh,
and
amazing.
86 cents. Thank you so much. This is amazing. And yeah, this was the last game of the Games for California. So we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye, everybody.
Bye.